So I know, like, I think a year ago at this point, I made a video about how Zamazenta was underused in National Dex. I also made a video like a couple months later talking about how Zama had become kind of annoying for the tier, and that kind of all culminated in a suspect test 2 weeks ago, where Zamazenta had become a bit too much for the metagame. I mean, in general, Zamazenta is, you know, a box legendary, and usually these Pokemon aren't allowed in OU, but it still is in regular Gen 9 OU currently, so why exactly is it not in National Dex? Okay, so like I said, back in 2023, Zamazenta was actually suspect tested, and it was not bad. It was actually, everyone wanted to stay. However, since then, National Dex has banned big things such as Ghold and Dragapult, and seeing as those were very strong meta threats, them being banned allowed Zama to get stronger and stronger. Of course, there are still very strong special attackers in National Dex such as Tapu Lele and more recently Raging Bolt. However, one of the craziest things about Zamazenta, as with most of the broken Pokemon in this generation, is its ability to beat these crazy Pokemon with Terra. For example, Terra Fire, Terra Electric to beat Zapdos, and most especially Terra Steel with Heavy Slam, which allowed Zama to KO Pokemon like Tapu Lele, Diancie, and heavily dent other Pokemon such as Tapu Koko. And this ability to basically just set up on whatever it wanted to with its main set of Iron Defense, Body Press, Heavy Slam, and your choice between rest or substitute. Of course, just like in OU, there are very good Pokemon like Toxapex and Dondozo, which, you know, very much wards Zamazenta. But you also have to think about the fact that Zamazenta has teammates in National Dex, and those teammates are a bit crazier because he has stuff like Tapu Koko, everything has knockoff, everything has toxic, everything has taunt. You know, none of those things have been removed from these Pokemon. They're able to just create holes where Zama can just Iron Defense really easily and just win the game from there. Like, it's extremely easy for Zamazenta to get that +2 or that +3 in most cases because of its the ability, and just win the game straight out. Of course, in the short term, banning Zamazenta might be a bad decision in the short term, of course, because Darkrai and Ogerpon would probably need to be suspect tested again, or at least looked at, especially Darkrai. But I mean, the small price to pay. This thing was absolutely insane for the tier, and we are so happy that it's gone. Ultimately, the reason why Zamazenta got banned was because it had very little counterplay. Ghold and Dragapult were banned, and terrestrialization made it even harder to understand how you were supposed to beat Zamazenta. And then we could also add in there that, you know, it had like different sets such as Boost, Z, like Z Stone Edge, Z Ice. It also had, you know, obviously the main bread and butter, which is Iron Defense, Body Press. But I'm actually genuinely interested in what you guys thought about Zamazenta, because from what I've seen, the only true counter to Zamazenta was Toxapex. And besides that, I don't think there's anything else. But I've seen many people try to justify its existence in the metagame, and I really want to know what you guys think. Whether or not you guys think Zamazenta getting banned was a good decision, and whether or not Zama should be kicked out of regular OU too. And that's all I want to say for this video. Stay safe, take care, have a good rest of your day. Peace.